That was a small sampling of Be Real, and joining us now with more on the album is musician John Preston. John, thank you so much for joining us here on Live in the Bay.
Hi, Olivia.
I'm so excited
to be
have
here.
You.
Yeah.
Yes. Now you have such a unique and beautiful story that I would love to touch on. And for our viewers who may not know why you created this album, give us the backstory.
So last year, really a few months from this time in the summer, we found out that our dear friend Ariana Roberts had stage 4 breast cancer. So Shane, who you'll see on the album as Silas, he's played music. He and I have done it together for 20 years. So this is my family, you know, this is everything to me, and I wanted to do something special. I had nothing that I felt I could give. We literally cleaned our bank accounts out, making sure that they kept their house, making sure that all these things were available. People were super generous and gave. Thank you to everyone that's done, you know, some sort of fundraising for them. This is our last ditch effort, right? I believe in miracles. I believe in prayer. I believe in the power of that. So God Magic was kind of that. And we came up with the concept after recording a song that Silas actually had produced and I wrote. And I called the label and it just started moving really fast. So all of these songs and these tracks were created during this time, and had a pretty deep hand in writing and producing a lot of it too. So it's been a really special experience for me as well. But we want the world to echo this prayer. Cancer is out there, you know, there's not just a month for breast cancer, right? It is out there, and every day there are families struggling with this, especially when it hits that stage 4 world. There's not a lot that isn't very invasive. So we wanted to put this out to the whole world and get everybody to kind of collectively wish for a better, you know, for everybody fighting this.
Yeah, 100%. Well, what you guys are doing is amazing, and I just commend you for using your musical efforts to help spread some positivity, some, like you said, prayer around for Ariana. And what I would love to know, too, about your own personal musical career, up to this point, how would you say what you've done has helped contribute to this effort?
Yeah, I'm blessed. First of all, I say I'm lucky. I'm not. I've worked really hard over the years. This has been, looking back, it's really a 20-year journey for me, playing music and growing and getting into the spots that we're in. I signed with Concord Entertainment probably 3 or 4 years ago, and worked my way into getting under the Sony banner and all of that. To have the power to pick up the phone and call the record label and say, hey, I want to do an album, and they say okay, right? They know my work ethic, they know my drive, and I've been an advocate in the world for anti-suicide for quite some time now. I lost my older brother to suicide, so it was that showed. I mean, I literally put a pack on my back and walked 630 miles in 28 days. You know, it's been a wild journey and a wild ride, and everything that I've done has always been, you know, if we put our hearts out and we try to just do something for the greater good. I'm not doing this because I want to be a rock star. I do want to be a rock star, but it's not that purpose. It's what I do in the fire service, right? I work in a service where we get to give every day. God gave me a gift. I can play music. I'm good at it. Yeah. So why not give to people with that as well?
Ah, it's so beautiful. I'm literally getting chills just hearing you talk about this. So when it comes to your musical career, like you said, you were able to use that to help your friends in this situation. You're not the only one that is on this album and that has also put their efforts to helping Ariana and her family, correct?
Yes, correct. And what's wild, Patricia Passaretti, who is a producer on the album, she's a survivor of cancer. She's cancer-free now, you know, so a little clap for that, you know,
oh my gosh,
way to go. And she's grinding on this and working on the album. Melissa Barrison has a song on there that I actually wrote of a story she told me about her mother. Her mother passed away from a complication after a breast cancer fight, right? So there's a lot of people involved with this that have a very personal story that taps into it. They've given us this art, they've given us this work. We're working with Bay Area Cancer Connecti to help spread it out and make it wider. Really, it's been a really cool collective, and Concord Entertainment and Sony has really just given me the wheel with it and let me run. And that's what I love to do, is when I have that opportunity to run freely and create the narrative, because there shouldn't be a narrative, right? We should always be working towards something positive and helping, and that's what we're doing.
That's an incredible mindset. And I would love to discuss how people can get involved and how people can help. What are ways people can support the album and support you and the mission?
Yeah, and they did that already. Thank you. We debuted number 35 pop album in the world on iTunes.
Congratulations.
So
wow.
They did do that, but going to any of your streaming services, go check out the album. It does help us more when you buy the album, and we are... the artist has the opportunity. I'm giving everything away. I don't have a reason to keep the money with this. So we're donating and giving to the Bay Area Cancer Connection with this. Go to bayareacancer.org. If you're not into music and that's not your thing, then just go give, you know. They do incredible things there, helping with everything from therapy to giving women wigs to let them feel like a woman again,
feel
you know.
more comfortable.
Yeah, so just beautiful things that are happening with that group. And like I said, pray, please, you know, please, not just for Shane and Ariana, not just for their family and their triplets, but for, you know, everyone that's out there fighting stage 4 cancer right now. It's not easy. It's not easy.
But thank you so much for all you are doing. I know so many people are personally affected by cancer, so thank you, John, for joining us here on Live in the Bay and putting this story out there. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.